store people. I should have said unenthusiastic YETI store people. My name is Charlie Mars. I'm from Oxford, Mississippi, and I'm always just grateful to be in the wonderful, wonderful town of Austin. And I'm going to play some songs for you. This is my friend David Grissom. He's from Austin, so give him a warm hometown welcome. I tell you some stories about the songs, then I'll play them, and then we'll just have some fun. So I have two nephews, and my brother called and asked me to take them to the water park on a specific date, which was very far away. And when things are very far away, I almost always say yes to them, because I have all that time to get out of it. And then the day came, of course, where I was supposed to go to the water park with my nephews, and I did not want to go to the water park. My brother called me, and he said that they were standing there in his floaties, and that I want them for me to tell them that I was not coming to get them. And I said, no, I will come and get them, because guilt is one way to get me to do anything. And so I took them to the water park, and then my nephews, I told them that I would be in the lazy river that was right over there, and that if they needed anything from their uncle to just come and get me. And then they did come and ask me once about a very vertical ride and whether the smaller of the nephews could get on that, and I said yes, we need to toughen him up. So I said, was being a very dutiful uncle and training them to be young men. And as I kept going around and around on that lazy river, I was thinking about my life. And then when I got home later that day, or a little later after that, I was thinking about lazy rivers, and I wrote this song. I took a tube from my old tie and some cut-out full blue jeans, and between the two they must have seen a million miles. I got one hand in the water, I got her 2 feet in the air, and between the two you'd think I'd get somewhere. I was a pirate, but now I ain't. I'm just a sinner looking for a saint, and maybe I should look a little harder, look a little harder now. 'Cause I go round and round where everything looks the same. I did a one-way ticket, get me right back here again. Oh, I still believe that I'm bound for something bigger, but from what I've seen, all that I can figure is my life is a lazy river. I can't fight my way upstream, I can float at my own pace, but I always seem to wind up in the same damn place. I was a pirate, but now I ain't. I'm just a sinner looking for a saint, and maybe I should look a little harder, look a little harder now. 'Cause I go round and round where everything looks the same. I did a one-way ticket, get me right back here again. Oh, I still believe that I'm bound for something bigger, but from what I've seen, all that I can figure is my life is a lazy river. And I still can't find a little hope inside myself. I still believe that I might wind up somewhere else, but until then, I go round and round where everything looks the same. I did a one-way ticket, get me right back here again. Oh, I still believe that I'm bound for something bigger, but from what I've seen, all that I can figure is my life. My life is a lazy river, and I'm gonna look a little harder, look a little harder now. Thank you. I was in a hotel in Greenwood, South Carolina, and I had one of those sketchy apples from the bowl in the lobby at the Hampton Inn. You know the one where you're like, how old is this apple? Will I eat it or not? I was not going to eat the apple. It did not matter. I had a window that opened all the way. There was an exit sign next to my window. It was drizzling rain outside when I wrote this song. The song is called Hell Yeah. And if you would like to participate in the performance of this song, it's pretty easy to figure out where that goes. So here we go. Where's our sound guy? Where is that guy? Oh yeah, can I get a little of David in here? Just a little bit. Looking out a rainy window in a hotel in Caroline, I was drinking free coffee, smoking that smoke from an apple by the exit sign. Can I get a hell yeah? That was very retail store reserved. Y'all might need to hit the bar for a second. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Oh, I wish I was on that river wide and I was rolling gently home. That I had one last chance to do it all over again. I'd buy me a house, yeah, with a little white picket fence. Oh, looking out another window, I-20 East Texas night, south of the rock where I was born. I remember those rusting nights. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. I wish I was on the river wide and I was rolling gently home, and that I had one last chance to do it all over again. Oh, buy me a house, yeah, with a little white picket fence. Oh, buy me a house, yeah, with a little white picket fence. She said, make me a promise you can keep. Oh, if you get in trouble, I can get you out. About that, girl, I got no doubt. Just to look at all of the trouble I've been in. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Oh, I wish I was on that river wide and I was rolling gently home, and that I had one last chance to do it all over again. Oh, buy me a house, yeah, with a little white picket fence. Buy me a house, yeah, with a little white picket fence. Oh, buy me a house, girl, with a little white picket fence. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Thank you. So I was in, I spent a lot of time in the last year, 2 years, well, let me see. There's a songwriter festival on the coast of Florida in an area called 30A. which is a highway that runs between like Destin, Florida, and Panama City. And I played the Songwriter Festival there, and then there's a couple hired me to play at their home during the festival, and I would say that their home cost $1 billion. And at the end of the party, they had all been drinking, and the owner of the establishment was standing out on the front porch with me, and he said, you can come here during the off season if you would like to sometime and hang out. Now this was in January, and I said, who starts on Monday? And he said, Monday, and I said, yeah. And he said, nobody will be here Monday. And I said, I would like to start on Monday. This was on Saturday. I had housing until Sunday night, until Monday morning. So I was supposed to stay there. I think he thought I would stay for about 3 days, and I stayed for 22 days. I did not get a whole lot accomplished while I was there, but I did enjoy myself immensely. I had a golf cart that had a license plate on it. You could just drive it around on the road, which was very nice for getting around town in. And I did write one song while I was there, and the song ended up becoming the title track to my latest record, and the song is called Beach Town. It goes a little something like this. Closed down for the season when they go back to the grind, but they'll be back again come summertime. And I'm the only one in the movie, and there ain't no checkout line, and the fish are still biting in the cold sunshine. I like when Captain Larry calls me, says let's head out on that emerald sea and see what we can find. Beach town in the wintertime, beach town in the wintertime. Everybody knows my name, everybody's got 2 for 1, and everybody here is having twice as much fun. I like when Captain Larry calls me and says let's head out on that emerald sea and see what we can find. Beach town in the wintertime, beach town in the wintertime. Man, before you know it, the changing of the seasons in the air. And before you know it, the changing of the seasons in the air. I like when Captain Larry calls me. Captain Larry calls me, says let's head out on that emerald sea and see what we can find. Beach town in the wintertime, Thank you. But now I wanna get with your daughter. Nobody wants to hear the truth. They just want you to say what you oughta. Did you have a cigarette? You know I quit a long time ago. Maybe it was 98. Maybe I will never know. No, nobody wants to hear the truth. They just want to see a show. Oh, maybe you should stop asking the things you don't want to know. You used to call me bad boy, we used to run all over town. You used to call me James Dean, but now all you want to know is why you're home so late, and where the hell is the car, and when you're gonna get straight, and who did you leave at the bar? Nobody wants to hear the truth. They just want to see a show. Or maybe you should stop asking the things you don't want to know. But I remember when, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Grissom on that acoustic guitar today. Give it up for him. Wanted to get with you, but now I wanna get with your daughter. Nobody wants to hear the truth. They just want you to say what you oughta. Did you have a cigarette? You know I quit a long time ago. Maybe it was last night. Hell, maybe I will never know. No, no, no. Nobody wants to hear the truth. They just want to see a show. Or maybe you should stop asking. Oh, maybe you should stop asking. Or maybe you get straight? And who did you meet at the bar? Why you home so late? And where the hell is the car? And when you gonna get straight? Yeah, when you gonna get straight? I knew about this guy. All he ever wanted was a West Texas ranch, and then he got a West Texas ranch, and he was out there for about 6 months, and he realized he was bored as hell out there. There was nothing to do in West Texas. And one day he saw a guy in his big old dually pickup truck come across his land, and the guy got out. He had a big belt buckle on, a big cowboy hat. He said, "I'm your neighbor." And he said, "I did not know that I had a neighbor." He said, "Yeah, I'm it." He said, "Well, what's going on?" He said, "Well, I came to invite you to a party." He said, "I like parties. What's going on at the party?" He said, "There's going to be some dancing, going to be some drinking, some fighting, probably going to be some hunger." And he said, "Well, hell, that sounds like my kind of party. What do I need to wear?" He said, "Oh, it don't matter. It's just going to be you and me there." And I was sitting around and thinking about that, and I wrote this song. It's called "You and Me." Got a disco ball, string of Christmas lights. I got a place by the river, and it's Friday night. I got a new t-shirt, new shoes to wear. I went out on the town and I saw her standing there. I said, "I know a place where we can go, and that party's gonna start when you and me show, and there's gonna be dancing and drinking, whiskey and beer. Girl, you got me thinking, gonna be thunder and lightning, gonna be fun, and honey, you're invited." She said, "That sounds good to me. Oh, what should I wear? Oh, it don't matter, girl, it's just gonna be you and me there." Nobody wanted to hear that other song. Could have called my friends, could have called the whole town. We could have lit it up, you know, we could have burned it down. When I saw you, I knew without hesitation that this soiree was gonna be a celebration. I said, "I know a place that we can go, and that party's gonna start when you and me show, and there's gonna be dancing and drinking, whiskey and beer. Girl, you got me thinking, gonna be thunder and lightning, gonna be fun, and honey, you're invited." She said, "That sounds good to me. Oh, what should I wear? Oh, it don't matter, girl, it's just gonna be you and me there. You and me, won't need a big crowd. You and me, it might get loud, doing what we want, 'cause don't nobody care. It's just a you and me there, and there's gonna be have a friend. He's from Louisiana, and we share a mutual friend. This guy's name is Benji Davis. He's a songwriter and a singer. And then my friend's name is Dave. And late one night in Nashville, we were sitting on the couch talking about our friend Benji and kind of how funny and quirky he was. And we wrote this song about him. It's called Benji Don't Want to Stay. And it's off of my new album, Beach Town. It goes a little something like this. I got off around 7 and Benji got off around 9. Somebody hit us up about a party just across Jones County line. They had margaritas, Marlon Brando was there. Oh, I saw Ginger Rogers with a butterfly in her hair. I even heard Davy Crockett telling stories about the wild frontier. But Benji don't want to stay. No, Benji don't want to stay. Benji don't want to stay 'cause they don't have beer. All the girls had no shirts and the boys had no shoes. Some of them girls, they seemed like they had nothing to lose. They had a pina coladas. Oh, I saw Fred Astaire, and he was talking about Ginger Rogers and there's butterflies in her hair. Now I even heard Davy Crockett telling stories about the wild frontier. But Benji don't want to stay. No, Benji don't want to stay. Benji don't want to stay 'cause they don't have beer. All right. Tell you about Ginger Rogers and there's butterflies in her hair. I even heard Davy Crockett telling stories about the wild frontier. Yeah, but Benji don't want to stay. No, Benji don't want to stay. Benji don't want to stay. Benji don't want to stay. Benji don't want to stay 'cause they don't have beer. Thank you very much. Oh, this next song is the title track off of my last record. I wrote this song in the Grill, Jamaica, sitting on the beach one day, feeling very inspired. If you would like to participate in the performance of this song, whenever I say "in my head," all you gotta do is go "like a rocket." But it's like this: in my head, like a rocket. Did you get it? Nobody said shit. In my head, like a rocket. 12 people got it, yeah. In my head, like a rocket. Everybody come on, let's come together at the YETI store. You can do it. In my head, like a rocket. I thought when we got the money we could buy the pain away. But then we got it. When we got it, the money wanted to stay. In my head, girl, you know I can't stop it. I thought when we got the money, I thought when we got the money, oh, I thought when we got the money, maybe things could be okay. Me and my baby go down to that island, we ride around in a limousine.
I'd be soaking up the sun. She's reading that Vogue magazine, and I keep her in my head. Girl, you know I can't stop it. In my head. Girl, you know I can't stop it. I thought when we got the money, when we got the money, oh, I thought when we got the money, maybe things could be okay. I don't know why me and my baby go down, yeah. I don't know why me and my baby go down, yeah. I don't know. But if I could make everything alright, maybe I would. I thought when we got the money we could buy the pain away. But then we got it, and when we got it, honey, you wanted to stay in my head. Girl, you know I can't stop it. In my head. Girl, you know I can't stop it. In my head, like a rocket. Girl, you know I can't stop it. I thought when we got the money. In my head, like a rocket, girl, you know I can't stop it. In my head, like a rocket, girl, you know I can't stop it. In my head, like a rocket, girl, you know I can't stop it. Yeah. Oh, I thought when we got the money, maybe things could be okay. You don't want me to know. I know you need me, but you're afraid to show me. If you're in the darkness and it's full of doubt, I want you to know, I want you to know that you can make it through the heartache. You can make it till the stars come out. Whoa, whoa, oh, put your head on my chest and listen. Listen to the beating. Don't listen to me. Don't beat yourself up, babe. Listen. Maybe we can make up with that voice in your head. We could take it out for a drink. Maybe we could tie it up to the bed. Oh, if you're in the darkness and it's full of doubt, I want you to know, I want you to know that you can make it through the heartache. You can make it till the stars come out. Whoa, whoa, oh, put your head on my chest and listen, yeah, listen, oh, chest and listen. Y'all with me out there? Put your hands together right now. Yeah, listen, oh, listen to the beat. Don't listen to me, girl, and don't beat yourself up, babe. Oh, listen, yeah, listen, oh, listen to the beat. Don't listen to me, girl, and don't beat yourself up, babe. Oh, listen, yeah, listen, oh, listen to the beat. Hey, don't listen to me, girl, I'm just acting like I know. Putting on a show for you, always putting on a show for you, Dorothy. Thank you. So this next song I wrote many years ago. It's hard to believe it's been several years because it just flew by so fast. But I wrote this song sitting on the couch one day. I was listening to Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. And then right after that I wrote this song. So it's called Listen to the Dark Side. It goes a little something like this. Day has been hell. Don't take to heart the words that he says. I know you're a good girl. You're not out to hurt nobody. He's just trying to get in your head. If you wanna come over and get high. We can listen to the dark side of the moon. If you wanna come over and get high. We can listen to the dark side of the moon. Hey, my friend, are you at it again? I think you hold your heart too close to the vest. I know you're a good man. You're not out to hurt nobody. She's just trying to get in your head. Oh, if you wanna come over and get high. We can listen to the dark side, yeah, of the moon. If you wanna come over, yeah, come over and get high. We can listen to the dark side of the moon. And I won't have the right words. I won't have the right words to say. There's just no magic call for the games people play. So if you wanna come over, hey, Abigail, I know your day has been hell, girl. Don't take to heart the words that he says. I know you're a good girl. You're not out to hurt nobody. You're just trying to get in your head. Oh, and all the party people who are out on Saturday afternoon at the YETI store like to sing. If you wanna come over and get high. We can listen to the dark side of the moon. listen to the dark side of the moon, yeah. If you wanna come over, yeah, come over and get high. If you wanna come over and get high. If you wanna come over and get high. We can listen to the dark side of the moon. Thank you very much. Thank y'all for coming out on Saturday here. I'm so happy that some people showed up. What a cool thing. My New Year's resolution 2 New Years ago was to never use another disposable coffee cup again. So someone had left a YETI tumbler at my house, and I started carrying that around now, and I've had it for 2 years. And for doing good for nature, I also ended up having coffee that stays hot like 6 times longer than my old coffee. So if you don't have one of those things and you drink coffee, I would get one. Plus you're saving like trees and stuff. Okay.
He's not lying either. He's not really just saying that.
I have a YETI tumbler I carry everywhere. So I have this new album, Beachtown. It's not out until August because I found a record label to put it out. But I did print up thousands of copies without them really knowing. And I've been selling them at my performances. So 2 things. Try not to let them find out about that. Second thing, if you would like to purchase one, I brought a box of CDs. Just come up here right afterwards, and they're $20 a piece, and I will sign it and whatever. And if you just want to take pictures and chat, make sure you're standing behind the people who are buying stuff. But no, for real, thank you for coming, and I'm so grateful to get to play with one of my favorite guitar players in the world, Grissom. This song, I had a girlfriend who had a Pinterest board, and on her Pinterest board, all she said, it said on top of it was Dream Kitchen, and then it had about 60,000 pictures of kitchen stuff that I could not afford. And I spent a long time trying to figure out how I was going to get enough money to buy that Dream Kitchen, and one day I was riding around in the car and I was just thinking about Dream Kitchen, Dream Kitchen, Dream Kitchen.
Sunday, called her on Monday, took her out Saturday night. Wasn't 3 months later, I rang in the trailer, you know when you know it's right. Then I came home Friday, she was looking my way, and she looked a little uptight. Running everywhere, pulling out her hair, cause you know when something ain't right. She don't want no high heels, she wants that Dream Kitchen. I blame it all on that magazine subscription will do. I know about Southern living, oh I can't stand to see that look in their eyes. I'm gonna buy a Dream Kitchen. And it was out goes drinking, out goes fishing, out goes Friday night. I was working overtime and saving every dime, cause you know when something ain't right. She don't want no high heels, she wants that Dream Kitchen. I blame it all on that magazine subscription would do. I know about Southern living, oh I can't stand to see that look in their eyes. I'm gonna buy a Dream Kitchen. I was all love and devotion, and there she stood at the door. Did you get that big promotion? She don't want no high heels, she wants that. Yeah, I blame it all on that magazine subscription will do. I know about Southern living, oh I can't stand to see that look in their eyes. I don't want it to end, I want to hear David Grissom play that guitar.
Thank y'all so much for coming out. You want to hear one more song? Okay. This song is also off of my new record, and I've been writing songs in Nashville for the last 2 years, trying to get country artists to cut my songs, and I've had some success with that, not a ton. But I heard about a guy he was writing in Nashville for several years and he couldn't make it, so he had to go home, and he got a job at the school as a janitor. And one day he was out in front of the school and he heard some kids drive by in a truck, and he heard a song blaring out of their stereo that he had written in Nashville, and he didn't even know that it had gotten cut, and it went on to be a #1 song, and he got to go back to Nashville and live out his dream. So I was thinking about that guy, and I was thinking about my own plight, and I wrote this song as kind of a combination of the two stories, and it's called She Ain't Coming Back, and I'll leave you with this one. And please come up here and see me and pick up a CD or say hello or whatever. And also, I got on Instagram last week. I'm a little late in the game. My nephew, who's 8, has twice as many followers as I do. So get on your stuff and feel free to follow my boring ass Charlie Mars pictures. Here you go.
Saw a sign on my rearview mirror said, "Welcome to Tennessee." Once it was an invitation, but now it's adios for me. I had to move home and get a job. I fell in love with living hard, and I wrote a song about it. And my song went something like, "Sun comes up, it's a shot of whiskey. Had a girl, but she don't miss me. That sun goes down, it's a shot of Jack, and everybody knows that she ain't coming back." I had a dream I'd write a song for a country star like Tim McGraw or Kenny Chesney, and I play covers in a downtown bar, 'cause I done my time in Mississippi. But then I played my song for a friend who had a friend, and next thing I know, my song was top 10 with a bullet. And my song went something like, "Sun comes up, it's a shot of whiskey. Had a girl, but she don't miss me. That sun goes down, it's a shot of Jack, and everybody knows that she ain't coming back. Everybody knows that she ain't coming back." On my way back to Nashville, it was a hot summer night. Heard my song on the radio, and my song went something like, "Had a girl, but she don't miss me. That sun goes down, it's a shot of Jack, and everybody knows that she ain't coming back. Everybody knows that she ain't coming back. Everybody knows that she ain't coming back. Everybody knows that she ain't coming back."
Thank you very much. My name is Charlie Mars. Always a pleasure to be here in Austin. David Grissom on the acoustic guitar. We'll see you next time. Thank you.